I wrote my very first original classical piano composition, and one of the main reasons I wanted to post it here is because you're actually about to see a one-armed person. This is actually a prosthetic left hand. This is my prosthetic, fairly new prosthetic. The other one actually looks like a steel claw, and that's hiding over in the background there, so I'm not going to get up from my seat and go grab it. But, yeah. This is my first of what I want to be many classical pieces, and it's made from 56 patterns. You see up here at the top, pattern 56. These are all, if you look there to the left, these are the different patterns that I decided to write. And the way I did this was then weaving together all of those patterns essentially as I see fit. So, of course, as you might imagine, there's pattern 1 and 2 as I first start out. Then 3, it just gets more and more elaborate. It gets pretty deep too, and what I mean by that is we'll stretch out horizontally and then we'll take a vertical look. Here's the vertical look. But essentially this can all be played. If this were to be turned into sheet music, which it can, and I probably will, this can be played by anyone with 2 hands, actually. Even though it looks like you need probably 5 or 6 hands, this all is definitely playable by any classical pianist. So I am about to push play and show just some of the run through. That was almost the first 2 minutes. I will play the full thing at the end of this. I just really wanted to show that what it's like, because having one arm that's a prosthetic, it's like I felt like as I was composing, it had the feeling of 2 hands, especially because I watch some of the piano videos here on YouTube, and I definitely was inspired by Jessica Jenks. I was inspired by Chopin, inspired by lots of others. I think it's pronounced Satie, or I would think it's pronounced Satie, but I can't remember. But those are just some of my favorites. Of course, Beethoven, Mozart, and watching their stuff just gave me sort of an idea of what sound I wanted and where I wanted to go. But the weird thing is, with just one hand, like it felt like there we go. Even though I have one hand, it felt like almost felt like I was backing away, doing something that I love doing in a weird way. I've been an ambient musician, and an EDM musician, and other different kinds of digital audio workstation. So it's all, of course, having one hand, it's all in digital audio workstation. So it was definitely something special to. It was definitely something special to do something that takes two hands that only two-handed people can even do. So I wrote this all from scratch, and now I'm going to play the full thing in its entirety, and hopefully more to come. That would be great. This does have a bit more of, you might say, like a cacophony type sound, like a little bit of some elements of chaos because of the time of year. And I love this time of year, but I really wanted to kind of capture what I love about this time of year. And like when I walk around in my neighborhood at night under the full moon, which it just was the full moon. So this was written like actually mid-September up till now, right before mid-September, and I finished it just now because I took a little bit of a hiatus to do some other stuff, accomplish some things that I needed to accomplish. So I haven't named the piece yet, but I was batting some stuff around. We'll see what I decide to name it, but here it is in its full entirety. To me, it is worth mentioning really quick, too, that I don't know how to read music at all. I've never been trained in any instrument. I think I played the tuba for a little while in like the 7th grade, and I was already a pudgy kid growing up, so I felt like I was being made fun of too much already, so I stopped playing the tuba. So I've played the synthesizers for since about 2014 now, with like I have ambient Cathedral on Bandcamp. Like I mentioned, I do have some EDM projects going on, and my main body of work has been the ambient synthesizer, but that's really, really different from what I just did. Was really experimental and pushing myself out of my comfort zone into something totally new. Not reading sheet music, not reading music at all, just going by ear. That was all simply by ear. And just some trial and error experimentation, doing things till it worked. So you just saw a one-armed person compose and then play the piano. So thanks for tuning in. I hope it was worth taking the time to check out.